Bwaaa! Hey there, welcome to Bwaaa, King of the Hill podcast. I am Mike. Oh, and I'm Mike. Rusty is not here. He worked overnight, and we were supposed to do this morning. He fell asleep. I'm assuming he's asleep again now because he works nights, and so I figured I'd come on and do this Friday with you guys. So today, probably a shorter one, but I wanted to service our Friday folks. So it's a That Ain't Right Friday, and I wanted to address the news that came out about King of the Hill. I think it came out last week, but I just wanted to address things. Hey, Ghetto Cowboy 33. So King of the Hill, this is from the Hollywood Reporter. King of the Hill renewed for season 16 and 17 at Hulu. This is by Rick Porter. It's from October 30th, so it's last week. 10 a.m. Fire up the propane grill. King of the Hill is staying around for a while longer. Hulu has ordered 2 more seasons of the revived animated series, the 16th and 17th overall, and 3rd and 4th seasons as a streaming original. King of the Hill aired on Fox for its 13th season run. We know all that. Season 14 premiered in August and is the first half of Hulu's initial 2-season, 20-episode order. Season 15 is set to debut. I mean, you guys understand that like in 2 weeks, it's Thanksgiving, right? That's insanity. The show's return brought in big viewing numbers for Hulu during the week of season 14's premiere. I want you guys to listen to some of these numbers. During the week of season 14's premiere, King of the Hill racked up 1.21 billion viewing minutes, according to Nielsen, with more than 3/4 of that coming from the new episodes. The remainder was for the show's prior seasons. It spent 4 weeks on Nielsen's top 10 original streaming series chart, accumulating 2.91 billion minutes. That is 485 million hours of viewing over that time. Disney says King of the Hill has now passed 1 billion hours of watch time worldwide on Hulu and Disney+. So to me, I would think the people that should be the saddest are the people at Fox, because they're the ones that canceled it to begin with. Now, I will say this, that several years away from the cancelization and King of the Hill kind of becoming a little stale, in my opinion, we're back. And that gives you a lot of time to kind of go over all the things, right? It gives you a lot of time to think about the characters. It gives you a lot of time to catch up with the times that are a-changing. And it also allows you to hire writers that grew up watching the show, or writers that are able to reflect on the old episodes and bring us all this new stuff. And so I am super excited about there being more, because honestly, I had a conversation with somebody about this today. There used to be that a season would give you about 22 episodes, unless you were Beverly Hills 90210, and then it was like 30 or something. And that was every season, right? Every season was very expensive. I remember when Miami Vice became the first TV series to do $1 million an episode, and that was a big deal. Now it's nothing. But now if we get eight episodes, we're supposed to be lucky. And it, to me, it seems like the production quality has gone down some, because I'm sure there's more money to be made in producing things cheaper, which, duh. And it seems like time to produce these things has gotten shorter. So I'm not real sure why we're getting less, but I guess there's just more money in it for them. Also from Cracked, this is from our buddy Keegan Kelly. Hulu announces that King of the Hill revival is getting 2 more seasons. The streamer confirmed season 16 and 17 for over a decade. King of the Hill is iconic, blah, 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 blah. Then Hulu blessed us with 4 more years. It's a big deal. This past August, first season. Let's see if there's anything else here. Again, this is from the Cracked article we just read from the Hollywood Reporter. King of the Hill was already set to premiere season 15 on Hulu next year. Then earlier today, the streamer announced that it had extended the show's contract for 16 and 17. This is from October 30th as well. Before we knew how well King of the Hill creator Mike Judge and his team would pull off the return to Ireland, Hulu handing out this Futurama-sized extension would have read like a bad omen and a shameless cash grab. And that is very true. But now we're giddy as Hank Hill at a soccer game. So, yeah, I think that's a very good point. If you had told us you're going to give us 4 seasons of 10 episodes apiece, then we probably would have been like, okay, great, 4 mediocre seasons. But we've seen what they can do. And I, for one, am very pleased with the new episodes. I thought, especially the way the season ended, very well done, very heartfelt, and it made me feel like I was watching the old show. All right, it goes on to say, as Hulu boasted in its official press release, by the way, Hulu is not a thing. Hulu is now Disney Plus, so it's a weird time. As Hulu boasted in its official press release regarding the King of the Hill revival renewal, season 14 reached the second highest spot on Nielsen streaming charts during the week of August 4th premiere, and it earned a 98% approval rating from TV critics, according to Rotten Tomatoes. While the streamer didn't provide, think about that, 98%, and it's set there at 98%. You know, there are a lot of things that when they come out, like it's one review and it's 100% rotten or whatever, or 100% fresh. And I've gotten to where I don't believe them. Now, if something is sitting there for a while and the rating doesn't go down too much, then you know you might have something on your hands because the rest of the people in the world have watched it and they think it's okay too. Of course, you know, a lot of people voted for certain people, and we thought that was okay. 98% approval rating, no politics. 98% approval rating from TV critics, according to Rotten Tomatoes. While the streamer didn't provide an update on when exactly in 2026 King of the Hill fans can expect season 15, knowing that the next 10 episodes won't be the end of the road for Hank, Peggy, and Bobby and their neighbors is enough to make the wait more bearable. I also hope that it's enough time for them to write what happened to Luann and Lucky, because I need to know that. One critical aspect of the success of King of the Hill season 14 was that judge and showrunner Saladin K. Patterson managed to bring back many of the writers and non-acting creatives who made the original series such a success. And hopefully the decision makers will be able to retain the talent who helped them pull off arguably the greatest nostalgia revival in animated comedy history through their extended series order. You can see right here, there's my Gary Yap poster in my office, where we got drawn by the beautiful art that he did. Frank's Journey 7419, thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Yes, we do need that closure. At the very least, according to production listings from the Writers Guild of America website, the same writer's room that penned season 14 also worked on season 15, so we can expect the show to at least maintain a steady course through next year. Whether it's with Binchatan or more clean burning fuel, I did not say that right. All we can do now is let the writers cook. And I don't know. I mean, I'm excited, right? It's this is why we're all here, right? We grew up with moral lessons from Hank, and this time in the world, it's time for more of those moral lessons from Hank. Honestly, he's been pretty steady throughout the years to teach us kind of what family is and how we should treat people. And I am all for it. I think our time is very limited on this rock, and if we don't enjoy it, and if we don't treat people the way that we want to be treated, then we get what we get, and that may be where we're at right now. You know, I think that I would love to see, and I'm not hippy dippy. I don't want you thinking I'm a tree hugger or anything like that. I mean, I'm all for not littering, and I'm all for, you know, helping each other out and stuff. But I would love to see a wave of kindness hit our continent. It just feels like we're all in it for ourselves right now, and that is a scary place to be, because boy, do we need each other. There is a campaign going on right now from an AI manufacturer. This is a pendant that you wear around your neck, and I talked about this a little bit on another show, but it's called Friend, and you can go check it out. Friend pendant. It is an AI pendant that you wear that is always listening. Thank you, Jared Reed. Appreciate it. It's an AI pendant that you wear that is always listening to you. freaky scary, right? But you're supposed to think of it as your friend. You're supposed to talk back to it. You're supposed to have it listen to you, and it gets to know you, and blah 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 blah. It's all about selling data, right? It's all about selling data. And this thing is so frightening to me that people would choose technology over other people. That I think that it's going to be this Terminator uprising, right? Where we all decide, okay, we're tired of machines now. But it feels like it's coming. I don't know that we can keep this up for much longer. So having said all of that, I want to say what Frank's Journey said. The beauty of the show is that depending on what age in your life, there is always a lesson to be learned. And boy, is that not the truth. There is, and this goes for everybody, by the way, there is always a lesson to be learned every single day of your life. I love learning. I do not like it when people teach me things. I know that sounds weird, but like structured school sucks. I didn't like it. I got kicked out twice, but I ended up becoming a teacher, which is, the galaxy kicking me in the ass. But I love to see that aha look, like in a kid's eye or whatever, when you teach something. And I get that same feeling from Hank, for Bobby and for the other kids that he kind of gives these lessons to. Like, just look back at the season 14 episode about all these alpha males and stuff, Yeah, beautiful irony. Thank you, Frank. It is, and it did put me in my place. And I understood why those teachers hated me so much. But think about that one, about the alpha males, and how Hank taught that entire room. Now, I know it's all cartoons and it's all fake and all that stuff, but he taught that whole room that this is not the way to go. We have to treat each other with respect and nice, and we have to be nice to the opposite sex, or whatever you want to put yourself out there as, or whatever you feel like you are. It's whatever. Just treat people nicely. And then it doesn't matter what our bathrooms say, and it doesn't matter where we go and what we do necessarily. It matters how we treat each other. And I think one thing about this show that it will always teach us is that we need to be nicer to each other, and we need to love our family, and we need to keep them close. It's so easy to push them away. My mom's going through stuff now, and it's really, I've started to think, there's going to be a time probably soon that I don't have a mother, which is really odd. But I also don't want her to be in pain. So, there's that humanity at stake there. So anyway, I'm probably rambling at this point, but I just wanted to share with you guys for just a little bit about the 2 new seasons. I know that you probably already knew all about it, but I wanted to give you a take on it. I got to tell you, I am so thankful for all of you guys. This is the month when we give thanks here in America. And, honestly, the rest of the world, not a bad time to put aside and just give thanks for things. I am thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for how loyal and how wonderful this group has been. Again, it's thank you, Frank. He said, man, it's tough, but we're here with you, Mike. And boy, you don't know how much I appreciate that. Seriously, that's a big deal. And thank you guys. If we can ever do anything for you, you let us know. Okay. But thanks for being here. Sorry, Rusty wasn't, but I'm going to let him sleep. And we will see you again on Monday. And as always, hello, Artie. As always, Wimatanye, and we'll see you again next time. Bye, guys. All right, guys, if you're still there, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Sorry it was a little short, but Frank's Journey, thank you. Artie, thank you. Let's see who else was here. Jared, thank you. Ghetto Cowboy, whether you guys are here or not, still, if you ever go back and watch this live, thank you so much for being here. I want you to understand it's never blowing smoke. I appreciate you very much. All right, guys, have a good weekend. We'll see you.